All right, this is round 3 of Floyd versus Larry O'Shields. We're going to continue breaking down Floyd's sequences starting right here. Okay, so Floyd's going to step on this lead foot, bring this rear foot up, and then feint his lead. And note Larry's hand position. And then now look. So Floyd's going to get back to this lead foot, bring that rear foot up again, but this time he's going to go ahead and flick out that jab. And then one more time, he's going to get to this lead foot, but instead of the jab, he's going to go with a leaping hook. And let's go to this next spot right here. Now Floyd's head is over that lead foot. He'll do another rear foot step up and then go ahead and snap out a rear straight. But this time Larry's ready, so he's going to go ahead and slip to this lead foot right here. Then they're going to go ahead and trade hooks. Larry will throw his, and then Floyd will follow up with his. And then let's go ahead and buzz through this section to right here. All right, Floyd's going to bring this rear foot up right here. He's going to push off that rear foot, lift his lead, and then fire out that jab. Now, once again, note all his weight's on his lead foot. And then check this out. He's going to do it again, but he's going to keep his hand extended. Note the hand is behind the head, and then he's going to throw his rear uppercut. And let's move through this. Once again, Floyd's sitting on that lead foot, another rear foot step up, and he'll flick out that jab. Now, Larry does get to his lead foot right here. He's going to throw a leaping cross as Floyd tries to intercept him with a counter jab. All right, let's speed it up to this next section. Okay, Floyd's on the right side of his line. He'll get his head over his lead foot and then snap out his rear straight. Now, note this forearm control, and this is where things get interesting. I mentioned earlier in the series, Floyd likes to shift his rear foot forward after throwing that rear straight. So when he pulls to his rear foot here, notice he's going to pull to his left foot, meaning he's going to be southpaw. So there's the pull, and now he's a southpaw. He's going to come back with a lead uppercut and then pull the cross, and then come back with a jab, cross, hook. And then he's going to end this exchange throwing a rear straight and then pendulum away from the counter cross. And then let's get to the next spot. So Floyd's going to go back to the well. He'll get to this lead foot, bring this rear foot up, and flick out that jab. Now, he's going to look to do it a second time, but Larry's going to slip inside. So Floyd's going to throw that jab and then control with his lead hook. And then this is going to take a minute, but we're going to go ahead and just buzz through this section. To here. Now Floyd's going to change it up a bit. He's going to step on this lead foot, bring this rear foot up again, but this time he's going to throw a lead hook to the body. And then we'll just move through here. Okay. And here we are. All right, Larry's going to commit his lead while Floyd slips inside right here. He's going to go to the body, then the head. And then check out this rear straight. And again, note the forearm control and watch this rear foot shift. And again, here's the interesting part. Floyd's going to stay as a southpaw. And then note, again, forearm control. He'll jab right here and then jab cross. Another jab, but he'll pull to his rear foot. Again, he's a southpaw. And then throw this hook. Then let's get to the next spot right here. Now Larry's going to throw his rear cross to the body as Floyd looks to time him with this lead hook. And then he's going to follow up with an uppercut. And then he's going to stay on this lead foot, leaning back to avoid the counter hook from Larry. Then pendulum away. And then let's speed up through this part. Okay, this is a quick one. Floyd will get to his lead foot, do a small rear foot step up, and then snap out his jab. Now, we haven't seen much of this, but he's going to follow up with his rear cross. And we'll buzz through this. So Larry will throw his jab, rear cross, and Floyd will catch that jab on his lead foot and then pull the rear cross right here. Then he's going to get back to that lead foot to avoid the hook to the body. And then he's going to look to pull that cross. And then one more time, he's going to pull the cross. And then he's going to control this leaping cross. And then one more time, that rear cross. Now, this part I thought was super interesting. Check out Floyd. He has a cross guard. I was just curious, does he have a cross guard in his arsenal? Okay, moving on. Floyd will body up right here. Now Floyd will lead with his hook, and Larry's going to bob straight down off that lead foot. Floyd will follow up with a rear hook to the body. And then he's going to step this lead foot back and then pull away from Larry's counter uppercut. So once again, he's in a southpaw stance, and he's going to throw a rear hook. Okay, so Floyd shifted back. He's going to lead with a rear hook to the body, but Larry does a good job timing him with this rear cross. Then we're going to have a leaping hook from Floyd. Then he's going to pull that cross. Then he's going to get back to this lead foot and throw a hook to the body, the head, and then rear uppercut. And that does it for round 3.